Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Candy here today, back with another episode of the Minecraft Prison series on MC Prisons, the Pacific Realm. Okay, guys, so last episode, I kind of said that this episode was going to be the season finale, but it turns out that I lied, so, yeah, the series is going to continue for at least a couple more episodes before we finally take our little, couple day break and then come back for a brand new realm and a brand new season. So, I'm terribly sorry about that one. And also, I was supposed to upload this yesterday, but if you guys didn't hear, Kobe Bryant died and I wasn't really in the mood to go ahead and record. So, rest in peace, Kobe, and let's go ahead, get right into this video. Oh yeah, and if you guys want to know who won the giveaway, I'm still going to do it this episode. The winners will be down in the comment section below, so just go ahead down there, check if your name is there, and also just drop a comment or something on this video, because remember I told you guys to drop a comment on the last video, and that video is doing really well, so if we can just continue to streak, that'd be awesome. Alright, so in case you guys missed the last episode, we are almost done maxing out our pickaxe, and I guess since we're not ending the series, we can just continue to max it out, try and get level fortune 5000. As of right now, we are 4068, so we are 80% done, a little bit more than 80% done, but this is going to cost us, guys, it's going to cost us a whopping 500 million e-tokens, 575 million e-tokens to be exact. Actually a little bit lower because, we got a little 60 extra levels over there, but yeah, basically around 500 million e-tokens, and as of right now, we only have 100 million, or 99 million to be exact, and then we are also at level 6580 on the e-token master. Now, this one is a little bit more easier to go ahead and enchant, so let's go enchant, or a little bit easier for us to go ahead and upgrade. So if we take a look at e-token master, to add another 1,000 levels, that's only going to cost us, 224 million e-tokens, no biggie, and that's around 65% of the way done. And then, of course, we actually upgraded, well, we prestige a little bit, and if you look at the right hand side of our screen, we are currently at 314 with around $13 trillion to go ahead and prestige a little bit more. So did I prestige? We finally did it. 315, 316. Do we have enough to go to 317? We don't. We unfortunately need $3 trillion more. So I'm guessing this is going to cost around 5.6 to 5.7 trillion dollars to go ahead and finally get to that next upgrade. But 316, that's a pretty good number so far. Alright, so we back at the plot. We got a bunch of e-tokens, I'm imagining, because we upgraded our prestige quite a bit. So let's check out the lower emerald minion. This one we still need to max out, and quite honestly, before we even trying out e-token master, I think I'll actually buy a couple thousand beacons if we can even afford that, and then just try and max this one out. But for now, he's got $95 billion, which really doesn't matter. And then he's got 7.3 million e-tokens. Now, to get this up to the next slot, it's going to cost 3,000 e-tokens. And then I think these other ones were 5,000 each. So that's probably going to be, I don't know, 13,000, maybe 15,000 more beacons that we're going to need to go ahead and max this one out. But that's a pretty good amount of e-tokens off of that one, bringing us to a grand total of 106 million. Now let's check out the completely maxed out Emerald Robot, and this dude made 596 billion. So basically $500 billion. That's pretty nice. And then he's got 18 million e-tokens, so almost 20 million e-tokens just from him. The gold ones have 1.2 million, which is pretty solid, and then $8.3 billion, which doesn't matter. The iron ones probably have 50k. Yep, they have 73,000, and then $1 billion. So not even really worth my time to go ahead and collect. And then diamonds ones, 2.6 million, can't complain. And then finally these gold ones, another 2.6 and 1.3 million dollars, 1.3 million e-tokens. So at least we have a grand total of 139 million e-tokens. Let me check my slash beacons. We have 610, so time to go buy some. That way we can at least start upgrading this one to the max, or maybe start upgrading the rest of these. That way, they're making a little bit more than the ones behind them. Alright, so we just spent around 40-ish million e-tokens, probably a little bit less than that on some beacons. And if we check our beacons balance right now by doing slash beacons, we are up to 2,100 now. The price of these has actually risen up quite a bit too. I was paying 16 million e-tokens for 500 beacons, and to be quite frank, there's really not a lot of people selling them anymore, because if you go to the slash robot, I guess there's a couple people mining, but I don't know if they're AFK or they're alt or something, but half of these guys, they don't want to sell. I'll type in the chat anybody selling, and they just won't answer. So I think they might be alts for people with a lot more robots than me, but I mean, I don't really know. But at least we have 2,100. So if we go back to our slash plot home, I think we actually have enough to get one more level of one of these emerald upgrades. So this would be 1,500, 1,500, we could do that, and we can make a pretty decent amount. That's got 2.3 mil. This has got 400k, and I'm guessing this one's got like 800k. So we could do that, or we could end up starting to upgrade some of these. And I feel like the risk reward, not even the risk reward, just like it would be a lot better for us to start upgrading some of these. So honestly, I think that's what we're going to do, because 2,000 beacons isn't really a lot. So let's go ahead, get this up to level 3 on all of those, and then let's get this one up to level 3 if we can afford that. So we've got all these up to level 3, so they should be making around 10 million E-tokens each, and then of course this guy's going to make like 10 million himself. And then if we go ahead and let's check our slash beacons one more time, we should be, oh wow, we still have 1.1k. So we could either start upgrading the iron ones or try and see if we can get this one up to level 3. So let's get this guy up to level 3 over there, and then that's pretty good. So let's see if we can get this one up to level 4. Maybe he'll start making a lot more money, but that was probably a bad thing to do because half of these are still level 3, and I guess we could do one more level of efficiency on that one. So I honestly think that was a lot more worth it to upgrade all those rather than just adding, you know, one level onto this and like not even having enough to do another level on the fortune. So I'll take that. So we can't seem to find anybody else who has beacons for sale. That really sucks. I wish there was more people buying. If you guys want to get like a bunch of money, it's actually more worth it for you if like your jackhammer's low to actually mine at the slash robot than it is for me, because like the more E-tokens that I can get, like obviously, you know, jackhammer 5,000, it's pretty easy to get a lot of E-tokens. Like look, we just made 2,100 from somebody mining over there, and I'm sure if we were just mine for like a minute or so, we'd probably make between 600,000, 700,000, maybe even 800,000, and all we really need to do is like mine for 20 minutes, and then we'll probably have enough to buy like 500 beacons. But if we were actually mining at the slash robot, you know, it'd pretty much take around an hour or so. And wow, just looking at that, we got what, like 50,000 E-tokens, and then we also got a legendary case. So let's actually go ahead, hit up the spawn and buy this, because we'll open it, because as you guys can see, we have no other crates except for like the 3 commons. But I'm imagining, right, we are probably going to get a good amount of XP levels from this one. So let's open up this legendary case. If we get 30 levels, you know, what can I say? That's the game of life. That's the game of this. But unfortunately, I can't even say unfortunately. Fortunately, we got 400,000 E-tokens, which I'm actually really happy with that, because usually we just be up to like level 400 on our XP levels right now. But speaking of E-tokens, let's go ahead and use the ones that we have right now to probably try and maybe get a couple more levels of E-token mastery, because I feel like E-token mastery is just a lot more better to have than fortune right now. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and add 100 levels, 200, 300, 400. Can we do 500? I think we can actually. Can we do it? No, we can't do it. We are down to what, 19 million E-tokens. And I guess we could just go ahead and do it by the tens, or we can probably see, no, that's not even going to be enough to have 10, or let's say 100 levels of fortune. So let's go back over here and let's just do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. We don't even have enough to do 90. So I don't even know how much we added. 480 levels. That should be level 7,000. Okay, so around 70% of the way there. I'm pretty happy with the way that's going. Now let's go back to r slash pmine and then see if we're making a little bit more money off of that one. Wow, like 3 other people just warped here at the same time that I did, or the mine just actually went ahead and reset. But you know what, let's just go slime mining a little bit, and maybe we just might be able to start making a little bit more. And especially because, you know, we have $3.9 trillion. It's not the greatest amount, but at the rate that we're mining right now, we're going to be probably ranking up relatively soon, already 74% of the way there. And we just had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 procs of E-token master happen at the same exact time. So imagine when we can try and rank up to like Orion's prestige. Holy crap, we're gonna be making so much more E-tokens. And even just with this little like what, 480 boost, I mean, all I see in my chat right now, I'm not seeing like random people talking, I'm just straight up seeing E-token master proc. Look at that, 3 times in a row right there. This is probably the most OP enchant in the game. Okay, so I've been mining for a little bit. As you guys can see, we're pretty much almost all the way up to the next rank up, and then I've been seeing the E-token master literally as it just pops up on my screen. I've been seeing it proc really often, and that brings me to the question of does E-token master at my level make more E-tokens than the jackhammer? Because you guys remember, whenever I'm mining, I'll get between maybe 300,000 and 400,000 E-tokens just for my jackhammer, which is the one that basically shows up as a 60-second timer, or the 60-second counter. But at my level, I'm making, you know, a pretty good amount of E-tokens, 12,400 E-tokens per E-token master. And remember, this like procs pretty often, so I'm gonna do a 1-minute test and then see if I'm actually making more E-tokens from my jackhammer or more from my e-token master, because obviously at Ryan's prestige, you know, when you're getting like 70 to 80,000 e-tokens just from one e-token master is way better. But maybe if like an average person, I'm pretty much an average player, you know, prestige level 316, is it better for me to just straight up go onto the e-token master or go up to jackhammer? So let me set my timer and let's begin. Alright, so I did the 1 minute test. We just got 300,000 e-tokens in the last minute from my jackhammer, and our e-token master procced 39 different times. Like, look how many times it was procking in a row. I mean, just back to back to back to back to back. If we keep scrolling up the chat, all I basically see is the purple from the e-token master enchant. So it procced 39 different times, and if we go ahead and multiply 39 times by the 12,480 e-tokens that we were getting, we got a grand total of 486,720 e-tokens just from our e-token master, which means that I think we have a new king of the enchants. E-token master just literally beat out our 300,000 e-tokens pretty much by like 180,000, almost 200,000. So I guess we can say that this is probably the best new enchant, and honestly it only gets better from here. I mean, literally, boys, look, it's already better and I'm only at level 316 prestige. Imagine what happens when you get to level 2,000, 1,000, even when you get to like level 500. The amount of like e-tokens that you get is just a lot more than whatever you would get from jackhammer. So if I were you guys and I was, you know, starting off pretty small, I'm guessing there's like multiple ways to really win this game. You either go straight up jackhammer and then just try and get maxed out jackhammer and then max out everything else, or you can try and play the e-token master game, where you try and upgrade your e-token master super high, and then you also try and get a really high level of prestige. Because if you get a really high level of e-token master, and let's say your prestige is like, I don't know, 300 or 400, you'll actually be making more money, or more e-tokens I should say, than the guys who are like trying to max out their jackhammer. And obviously it is pretty hard to max out your e-token master to level 1,000, but listen, boys, I'm only at level 7,000. We're only 70% of the way there, and clearly, you know, it's making a lot of e-tokens. So this is definitely the new dominant strategy, although I would recommend that you don't kind of mine like this, because whenever that happens, like your jackhammer will mine and stuff. So I definitely recommend slime mining while doing that one, because it's not illegal anymore. Someone said it was illegal in my comment section below, but Ryan and like a couple of the admins and stuff said that, yeah, don't worry about that one, it's not like illegal. So I feel like this is also the best way to mine. And then wow, 4 times, 6 times back to back, like, come on, man, you can't not like e-token master. Let's do a couple more levels of ranking up. So here we go, prestige, and 317, 318. Wow, we need $500 billion or more. All right, you know, we could do that like so solid, 90% of the way there. Come on, man, like, is this a joke? Really, 90%? Let's see how much we're gonna get off of that. What, we just reset the mine, 93%. Let's slime mine for like 20 seconds. I guarantee within 20 seconds we'll get it. Watch. So we just sold for 53 billion. We got a crap load more of those e-token master procs. We're still at 97%. Alright, this game has not upgraded or uploaded or upgraded. Reset. I think that's what the command is. Wow, 99.26. You know what? We're just gonna mine all the way back to the top, and then I think once we do that, we should be good to go ahead and hit up the prestige. We need $39 billion more. No, you're lying. Okay, they were lying to me. But finally, 318 levels of prestiging, and then we still have another 5 million e-tokens, and then almost $200 billion. So not quite that bad. Our path has also been looking pretty good at level 25. Let's see if I have any more path levels. I don't. Let's see if we have any P tokens. So P tokens, we have 13. Okay, so maybe we can do like 1 level of tsunami. Yeah, 8 levels, and then 8 levels we can't do that one. So the tsunami is actually looking pretty good. I'm surprised that we've gotten it this high. Level 37 on that, level 37 on treasure hunter, and then of course only level 11 on double trouble. But I was telling you guys before, double trouble hasn't really been doing so much for us, and then we still have also to start upgrading our cell multi. Let's actually see how expensive that's gonna be, because surprisingly enough, this is actually a really good enchant that I have not looked into whatsoever. So with the 5 million e-tokens that we have left, we can do like what, 30 or 40 levels. So 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, we could do 30 levels of cell multi, and then maybe we'll actually be making a pretty good amount more money of this. But anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of this episode. I know this one was like relatively short in comparison to a lot of the other ones that I've been doing, but I just started college like yesterday, I think it was, and yeah, stuff's already getting pretty hard. So I'll go ahead and end this video for now. The next one should be probably tomorrow or the day after that one, and then going into February, we'll continue the series until we actually get a reset, which should be relatively soon. Like probably within the month we should get a reset, and then a brand new series with like a bunch of new things that unfortunately were not added because the old developer was pretty trash. But nevertheless, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, go drop a like down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.